vendetta. For complacency, gotta do better. And I spray like I got a Beretta. And the bullets inside of my head, they go. I use my tongue as a weapon. I use my lung and my breath is pushing out the effort. I'm best when I'm desperate and hungry and left to bogart you like Humphrey. Don't care if you love me. I'm doing something bigger than my situation. It's a journey, not a destination. Life is bigger than the issue making. It's still early, I ain't in the day yet. Take the systems and we gon' break them. Redefine all the rules they gave us. We gon' climb out from under basements to the roof. We gon' take our places. Cause I'm making the call. I ain't breaking the law. Get the people involved. And the city is ours. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Ain't nobody can stop us. Yeah, we started a ruckus. And the city is ours. We started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Ain't nobody can stop us. Yeah, we started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus.
And here comes the man who retained his title at XtreMania, Cory Samuels. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WFA International Champion, Cory Samuels. You see, Cory Samuels should feel absolutely amazing for what he did at XtreMania. He beat his own brother in a one-on-one competition via pinfall, and he also was beating people, again, as I've said before, twice his size. People like Gunther, people like Will Ospreay, and even in the first ever WFA ladder match against Drew McIntyre. And I repeat, first ever ladder match. That is something to brag about, especially when you have the International Championship.
What a day it is to be here as champion in a WFA Live. Now, I just want to preface this. Anything I did in the match against Bryce was nothing personal. It was a brother versus brother match. And you know, I gotta give my brother a little heat to his face. I can't give him the easy part of me. I gotta give him my best. And as we all know, XtreMania was my first XtreMania of my WFA career. And as you can see, the champ is here. Now, I'm not just gonna walk around and have a 100-day reign without competing. I'm not gonna walk around with a bunch of little minions and have matches and cheat and no. This is all me, cuz I built my ground and I'm still building it. I beat Gunther, I beat Will, I beat Drew, I beat Kenny, and I beat the best of the business. Bryce, Spencer, And I'm still not done.
Oh my goodness! It's AJ Styles! We have not seen him since last year of XtreMania! I cannot believe the sight that I'm seeing right now. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, is coming out to have a chat with the international champion. And if you ask me, AJ Styles is relentless when it comes to this championship. Not only did he go against Will Ospreay at last year's XtreMania, he went for this exact championship, and now look at him, going for the same one. That is what you call determination.
WFA, it's good to be back. And Cory Samuels, I want to be the first man to come out here and congratulate you. So congratulations for beating your brother, Bryce Spencer. But we both know that's not the only thing I'm out here to say. We both know how this works. You see that title? I went for that at the last XtreMania against Will Ospreay. And as a man, I'm going to tell you, I was not the better man in that match. I was not the winner. But at the end of the day, that was over a year ago. That was a long time ago. And coming back to WFA, this is what dreams are made of. This is what they call a dream match. AJ Styles, the Hall of Famer, the phenomenal one, against an up-and-coming talent and the champion, Cory Samuels.
You coming out and saying all that, that was cute. And AJ Styles, I will say, you are a Hall of Famer, and I thank you for saying all that. But one thing that I heard you say was, I'm up and coming. I'm an up and coming superstar. AJ Styles, I want to tell you something right now. If you say that ever again, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. I'm already at my prime. AJ Styles, we could go back and we could say, oh yeah, you didn't beat Will Ospreay, and sure, you weren't the better man. And I keep getting these mind tricks on people saying, oh yeah. But then they come out, they attack me, and it's really just not worth my time. But AJ Styles, as a future Hall of Famer, I want to do anything and everything I can to keeping this title on my shoulders. And going against you, this thing is not going anywhere.
All right. You want to talk that way, do you? You see, Cory Samuels, if you were at your peak, you'd be a world champion. Oh, but I forgot. You're nothing like your brother, aren't you? You're just little old Cory Samuels, the little bro. Now again, I congratulate you for beating him at XtreMania. But let's be honest, if Bryce Spencer was not being respectful, if Bryce Spencer wanted to do what he really wanted to do to you, you would not be standing here as champion. You see, Bryce Spencer might go easy on you because he doesn't want to hurt his little brother, but I ain't related to you. I ain't a part of your family tree. I'm AJ Styles. I'm a Hall of Famer. You see, I call you up and coming because you have that title. You don't have what Braun Breaker has. And could I see you having it? 100% I could see you having it. I see a lot of me and you whenever I was younger. But this is 2026. This is not the Cory Samuels. This is not the prime Cory Samuels that everybody wants to talk about. When you want to be a prime, and once you're in your prime, you'll be the world champion. You'll be the multi-universal champion. You won't be the international champion. And I know you beat Will Ospreay. I know you beat Gunther. We both know that. But Cory Samuels, when it comes down to me and you, and what differentiates me from them is that I have the experience. I have the knowledge it takes to beat any person that's across from me in the ring. And I know Will Ospreay was not a good showing of that. But when it comes down to Will Ospreay and you, who has more experience? Who has more time in this ring? Who has more under their belt? Because as much as I would love to say you, it wouldn't be true. So Cory Samuels, I'm going to ask you nicely. I'm not going to insult you. I'm not going to attack you. Cory Samuels, I would like to be at the front of the line for the International Championship.
AJ Styles, you're saying a lot of stuff that'll get you either beat up in the locker room, make you get injured. And AJ Styles, you're bringing it back to the match at XtreMania. You're saying Bryce could have done all these things to me, but he didn't want me to get hurt. AJ Styles, do you know who I am? My name is Cory Samuels, and I am the TGK, and I am not no servant for Bryce. I am not no shadow of Bryce. You know who I am? You might as well call me Bryce's big brother, because the way I manhandled him at XtreMania makes me want to have that match again and see what he could have really done. Oh, but you can't. You know why? Because I already beat him. I don't need to prove it again like I've proven every single time I've been in this company. AJ Styles, you say I'm not better than Will Ospreay. Heck, maybe I'm not even a world-class champion. But that's not my fault I don't get booked for those type of matches. It's not my fault I'm too good to be that type of champion. Heck, maybe I should have been the All-American champion. Maybe I should have left for 2 months like Cypher did, come back and lose it. Maybe I shouldn't even be in this company. Maybe I should have left for good. But AJ Styles, I didn't. I came back and I said I wouldn't lose, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Hey, that's a quote from my other promo. AJ Styles, you think you could just come in here and demand a title shot like Bryce? But at least he proved it. He proved that he can go against me, the champion. AJ Styles, I'm not saying you have to do all this and all that, but AJ Styles, you're not going to come up here and disrespect me. I need respect as a champion. Maybe I don't have the most respect, and maybe Braun Breaker is better than me. I don't really care. But I know dang well, if I went against Braun Breaker, he wouldn't have the happy side coming to me. He would have the Tiger King coming to his dog pound. And I would tear every single one of those bones in his body. Just like he did to my brother.
All right. You know, I like the confidence. I like what you said. But Cory Samuels, let's compare. You've been the WFA All-American Champion. You've been the WFA International Champion. I've been the WWE World Champion. The WWE United States Champion. I've been a tag team champion. I've been a winner of everything that there is to win. So if you want to talk about what you have, we can talk about what I have. So Cory Samuels, if you want to compare your name next to mine, if you want to compare anything next to me, maybe it's not Bryce Spencer, and I don't think it's you. I'm the big bro. And I am AJ Styles.
More than enough insulting words here from both of these men. AJ Styles walking off with the last words. Now, what is Cory Samuels going to think about this? And it looks like Cory Samuels is saying, of course you're walking away. Of course you're walking away from the International Championship. But it looks like AJ Styles is not going to be walking away for long. He is going to go up to Cory Samuels. Oh my goodness, AJ Styles now attacking Cory Samuels, going to hit him with his own championship. I mean, Cory Samuels had it coming. Insulting a legend is not going to give you a feel-good ending, if that's what you want to call it. Looks like Cory Samuels is going to try to fight back, though, going for that Tiger Destroyer, but AJ Styles is going to roll through it now. And now here comes AJ looking for the Styles Clash. Cory Samuels tugging on those jeans, trying to get away from AJ, but AJ with the Styles Clash, sending down Cory Samuels.
Cory Samuels didn't have to come to this. I didn't want it to come to this. You want me to earn it? I just did.
Yeah, I've been better. Yeah, for complacency, gotta do better. And I spray like I got a Beretta. And the bullets inside of my head, they go. I use my tongue as a weapon. I use my lung and my breath is pushing out the.